Welcome back, Tribe. I'm Anaya.
And I'm Allison.
And this is TLTV. As we're getting settled into the school year, some of our big events are just around the corner.
One of them is Pink Night. This year we are supporting Miss Erin Chase, who received her diagnosis last spring.
All proceeds from the night will go to Miss Chase and her family in her fight against breast cancer. Now over to Miss Ward to learn more about the night.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Ward, and this year we're doing Pink Night for all the sports together. So volleyball's is 10-3, soccer's is 10-24, and football's is 10-25, and they're all selling the same shirts. This link is actually expired. There'll be a new link sent out on, well, I guess it got sent out on 9/22. Buy a shirt and support Miss Chase.
In other news, Holt's Theater Department will be putting on a production of Little Women the Musical.
Allison went behind the scenes to talk to some of the cast and crew.
Hi, I'm Allison Wilburn, and today I'll be giving you guys an inside scoop of Holt's upcoming musical, Little Women. Holt Auditorium will be hosting this musical on November 14th to the 16th at 7 p.m. Let's go hear more from the director himself, Mr. Spall.
Hi, I'm Mr. Spall, and I am the theater director here at Holt High School. This year's production for the fall will be Little Women the Musical, and I am very excited to introduce this production because we have so many very talented vocalists, and this does a really good job of highlighting them.
Hi, I'm Kaya Fisk, and I play Joe March in Little Women the Musical.
Hi, I'm Harrison Dunsworth, and I'm playing Professor Bear in Little Women.
I think my favorite part of being in this cast is getting to experience sisterhood. I grew up practically an only child, so getting to experience the joys and the faults of sisterhood is really enjoyable to witness and live in.
My favorite scene of the musical is the finale when Professor Bear and Joe end up falling in love, and they are talking about how they're always disagreeing, but they still have certain things in common that makes them have a certain connection.
Hello, I'm Jacob Schneider, and I am in charge of the technical booth for Little Women. My responsibilities in the booth include teaching people how to work the light board, the sound board, how to get their music cues down, how to run the spotlight, and I will just be supervising and helping everybody get their cues correct.
Thank you, Mr. Spa, and our talented thespians. Make sure you guys go out and support Holt's theater program.
As I'm sure you guys remember, we had some flooding in the lower levels during the first week of school.
Let's hand it over to Sierra, who interviewed Dr. Fears about the effects of it.
Hey guys, it's Sierra, and I'm here to give you information on what happened regarding the flood. Let's go ask Dr. Fears and staff and students about what happened and their perspectives on it.
Ultimately, what happened is we have a fire main that comes in under the ground, and it basically runs through that lobby, and it goes to different areas, basically a fire riser. All of that's technical jargon for sprinkler system. So it's the water pipe that fed the sprinkler system. There's a lot of different reasons, but ultimately it was the fire main that ruptured. We were able to put enough things in motion as quickly as we did so that it didn't cause more damage. The first response team was able to come in and get the water off the floor, and then the remediation process started where we're replacing tile. They did tests for mold. Anything that even was close, they cut out and they replaced the drywall. They put new molding in. We're sorry that that happened, but we're actually excited about the results of post-flood. Those classrooms look very nice now. So in that regard, I'm pretty excited.
I'm Sierra, and this is
Miss Marin.
And I was wondering, how did the flood affect you?
How did the flood affect me? Well, it displaced me from my classroom. So since that has happened, we have been up in room 318 and living life.
How would you say it affected your classroom while losing your room?
Fortunately, I have amazing students. We have amazing students at Holt, so flexibility builds character, and we just rolled with the punches and just kept on going. But I will tell you, I want my room back.
And for a quick reminder from admin, power lunch is a privilege, not a right, so make sure you're using it correctly.
Let's hand it off to Tribal Council, Tony and Elena, for some tips on how to best manage your time.
What's up, guys? I'm Tony.
And I'm Elena.
And we are part of Tribal Council, and today we're going to be going over the do's and don'ts of power lunch.
In order to maximize your time during power lunch, here are 5 simple steps that you should always remember to follow.
To be successful during power lunch and to keep it going, you need to make a plan. You need to know where you're going and do not crowd up the halls in big bunches.
Make sure that during power lunch, you're budgeting your time accordingly. Make sure that you know the difference between a choice activity and a required activity.
The next one is to be respectful, use kind language, and always pick up your trash.
Also make sure that during power lunch, you're being responsible and don't let negative peer pressure guide you the wrong way.
The last tip is to always be resilient. You never get anywhere because nobody can read your mind, so make sure you ask for help when you need it. Throughout the year, this is the time where you can go meet with your clubs and do the activities that you want to. You can pay off your fines and dues in the library or the financial office, and in the latter half of the year, you can buy your yearbook. You can also use this time to go purchase tickets for homecoming and prom.
Well, that's all for now.
And we'll see you next time on
TLTV.